Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to BND Live, the Dungeons & Dragons live stream where a group of high school friends attempt to play Dungeons & Dragons remotely via the internet. With us, as always, here we have Steven. He's not there, but he'll be here soon. Steven as Finric the Monk, Erin as Lily the Fighter, Tim as Twizzard the Wizard, and Chris as Paelias the Cleric. I'm Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is BND Live. All right. So let's see. We'll pick. I don't know. I'm channeling Matthew McConaughey. Yes. So last week we picked things up around 8 p.m. Wait, no, we didn't. Is that when they picked things up? Yeah. That's right. You made your way back along the shore to your ship, and you slept on board and set out the next morning for a village of water genocide. With the help of some perfect weather, you actually made it there by sundown and were welcomed by Aznando, the leader of the village who gives you food and offers to project you into what turns out to be the astral plane. Lily stays behind, sees the rest of the Atam and Finistel slump over for what only appears to be a moment, but meanwhile you all feel sort of weightless. You gaze into the sort of grayish pinkish void of the astral sea. Soon as Nando tries to open you up to the arcane knowledge that would allow you to travel there yourselves, but it is beyond your abilities to learn. I think all of you suffered some psychic damage. Back on the material plane, he agrees to make you the amulet you seek with what little water glow metal they have left. And also, perhaps there's an air elemental issue you folks could take care of. So you go to sleep in the hammocks that they've set up for you. And you wake up the next morning having had the benefits of a long rest. A reminder you're sort of here on the upper island of Tolu. And yeah, there's a nice fresh breakfast there for you. And as Nando comes to greet you, good morning. I hope you slept well.
Yep. Slept well.
Wonderful, wonderful. Will you be staying long with us?
You got anything to eat besides psychic energy?
Well, yes, plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables.
What about meat?
We don't usually have meat for breakfast, but perhaps we could find something for you.
What are you made out of?
Twizzard, you're an intriguing fellow.
I'm made out of meat.
Yes, I suppose I am too, Twizzard. But then, aren't we all?
Who's the weakest?
Well, a water elemental wouldn't be made out of meat.
No, but
Meat water.
That's true. We are water genocide, though. We are the offspring of a jinn or a genie and elemental.
We were just talking about gins.
Who are you?
Well, we weren't.
Oh, well.
No one else we know was.
Someone in a different world.
Someone in a different world. I see. Wonderful.
All right, fine. I guess fruits and vegetables would be nice.
Yeah, no, there is a spread of those laid out that you can partake in. Do you... To my, what happened
Oh,
to my Paelias?
can I talk to what's his name? Nando.
Asnando.
Asnando. What's it? What?
Hey, so these wind elementals, so you met them before?
Have we what?
So you've fought them before?
No, we don't really fight much ourselves, but they have been known to sweep through our village sort of like a hurricane would, destroying our homes and scattering our belongings.
That's pretty rude.
We're not sure what drives them to do such things. We have also heard tales from the other inhabitants of this island that they cause trouble for them as well.
You want us to find out why they do that, or just kill them?
We leave that decision up to you.
Ours is not to reason why. Ours is but to do or die.
Paelias, very poetic words, my friend.
I'll have the scrambled eggs and bacon.
Has to be made out of plants here.
Oh, scrambled chives and cauliflower.
Yeah, no, it's mostly fresh fruit for breakfast around here.
Okay.
There's
Awesome, fresh fruit.
There's a banana-like fruit that is quite tasty.
Are any of the moon people near me? Like, do they have their hands on the table or something near me? Because if they like put a bowl down, I want to kind of reach forward and be like, kind of bite their hand.
You want to try to bite one of the water genocide's hand?
If they come too close. I'm just saying. Not hard. Just to see if they'll miss the hand. Maybe they won't notice. I can get some bites.
Roll just a sort of straight dexterity check. You're gonna try to bite their hand before they move it away.
Dexterity is one of my... No, it's not. All right. Oh, it was so close. Oh, man. It sat on 20 and then it flopped the other way. It's an 8.
Yeah, you try to bite one of their hands, but they like move it away and they sort of give you a look like they sort of walk away a little faster than they would normally.
Let's go for the fruit. I love fruit.
I'm a piranha.
That was Lily. Fishy better.
Piranha.
All right. I think I've had as much fruit as I can stomach.
Yeah, the sort of other villagers that are around sort of look at you as, you know, you're a bit of an oddity, certainly in their village. They don't get that many visitors, and usually the visitors are just there to sort of either talk to Asnando or do a few trades and then leave. They haven't had someone stay overnight in a while. So you're definitely, in fact, you haven't seen many children, but there is one that looks a bit younger, and she sort of comes up to Twizzard and like looks at your beard and looks at your mohawk, and she sort of like reaches out toward your mohawk. She goes to touch it. She touches your mohawk.
I conjure a fake snake and throw it at her. Oh, God.
She goes, ah, ah, and sort of
Look
backs
out.
away.
Kid, it's not real.
And then it's just, because it's like, yeah, it's not moving, it's like slightly glowing. She sort of like, and she picks it up and she's like, ah, and she like runs off and shows her friends.
Yeah, kids, they love that. Don't tell your parents I gave it to you.
He'll disappear in an hour.
Do you guys have any other questions for them? Are you gonna stay around? You're gonna go fight some air elemental?
I was trying to ask what if they fought them, the weaknesses of the elementals.
If they had any tips or advice about approaching an air elemental?
It seems like they just hide and then clean up the mess.
Yes. Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's what you could gather from what he said. You could interview other villagers if you want, or...
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea, just to, I mean, because we didn't know what we were doing with the water elementals, and it was because Finric was able to extract aspects about the fact that there was fire. But I can't imagine that fire would be too harmful against wind elementals. I feel like the wind elementals would just blow it out.
They might.
So there's probably,
That reminds me. What do
if there's like elemental charts, you know, like if we could find the opposite. So if fire is opposite water, what's opposite wind? I guess earth.
Yeah, throw some dirt in it.
You're gonna crush it with a rock?
Well, that's just it. So like you just use force. Yeah, I don't know. So
You can ask
maybe.
around. There's villagers around.
We could find a wind tunnel. Blow them away.
Yeah, is Gust an enemy or a friend?
Make it stronger.
You don't
What if we
need-
just make it so strong it, you know, kind of flips over?
Fight air with air.
Yeah.
That's what the saying is, right? No, it's not.
Something like that.
Water with water, air with air, fire with fire. People just don't do the beginning part anymore. Kind of like, I doubt, therefore I think, therefore I am.
Really? Wait, are you being serious about the other things? Fight fire with fire, then fight water with water? You totally had me convinced.
She brought you in though.
She did. I was like,
It sounds
that's
reasonable, doesn't it?
Is she being serious?
It was a reasonable argument.
I didn't even have to roll a deception check for that.
Yeah. Well played.
Equation. Performance is all 20s. It was good.
That should be a part of our Arteum Creed. Fight fire with fire, water with water, air with air, and earth with earth.
The classic Italian creed. Go down in history.
So yeah, I guess Lily is going to walk along the beach and maybe, you know, look for some interesting beach finds. And if she comes across any water genesis, she will ask them if they know anything about fighting an air elemental.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Eight.
I mean, it's a nice day. You do see what looks to be like maybe a father and a son or daughter. The child is playing in the water, and he's sort of just sitting on the beach. Kind of looks like he's maybe meditating. You're not 100% sure, but you could get closer.
Yeah, well, I mean, if his child's playing in the water, he shouldn't be meditating. He should be watching his kid. I mean, that's what happened to the Kittner boy. Mom didn't watch.
He's got his third eye on it.
Yeah, I don't know. You can
All right, so I'll go over and I'll sit near the father, and I'll look out into the water and watch the kid play and say, that looks like he's having a lot of fun.
And sort of without turning toward you. Yes, my little one enjoys the water, as do you really all of us. You are one of the visitors.
Yes, in fact, we were propositioned to possibly fight off some air elementals to help your people out, because they seem to kind of mess things up every once in a while.
Yes. The air fiends, they come maybe 3-4 times a year. And they leave destruction in their wake, for sure. If you could help us with that matter, we would all be grateful.
Do you know why they come over here?
I do not.
Do you know if there's any, like, weaknesses they might have that we could maybe use to our advantage?
Weaknesses, no, but they come before storms and leave during the storms, which makes their destructive power all the worse for us. We are left bare to the stinging rain afterwards.
That's only you talking to them, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Is there
I
a
don't
frog
know why-
noise? What is
I
that
don't know
frog
if
noise?
Lily is actually understanding this. I'm not.
I don't know.
Okay. Do you
Sounds
happen
pretty
to
good.
know anyone who's had some encounters with these air fiends in maybe ways that other of your people have not?
That's an interesting question. I mean, I have seen Asnando try to control them, turn them away. It has been to no avail.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your time. And your child there in the water, do the children have like exceptional strengths in the water because you are derived from water djinn?
We feel at home in the water, certainly. There is
Can
no...
you breathe underwater?
Yes,
That's really cool.
it is useful. It allows us to dive deep and search for treasures.
Oh, have you found any treasures?
The village keeps a certain amount of what we find for trading and for, what is the expression, a rainy day.
What's your favorite piece that you found?
I personally once found a box, a rather ornate wooden box, and inside were pearl earrings and necklace. Very
Ooh.
beautiful.
It's like opening up a clamshell and having a full jewelry set inside of it.
Yes, it was quite the experience. I was very proud, and it brought much fortune to my village.
That is pretty cool. Well, thank you so much for sharing this with me.
Not a
And
problem.
she gets up, gives a little wave, and I guess she kind of skips off in another direction.
All right. Fair enough.
And I will sending stone my fellow ATM that I still don't know anything more about air fiends except that they come with the 4 storms, but they leave without them.
Where was Mr. Bones?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what you...
I mean, that's what he said, right? They come with the 4 storms, but they leave without them.
I think you said they leave during them.
Right, but like they don't leave with them; they just leave.
Oh, they
Four
drop the
storms
storms
there.
on them. Yeah.
It's hard. Yeah, I mean, that's about as... Sure. That's maybe what he said.
Sure.
I like the start of the storm when it starts getting rough. They're like, "Whoa, this is getting real. Let's get out of here."
Well, it almost seems as though they hide within the storm, and then once the destruction's all done, they're just like, let's go somewhere else.
I wonder if we could freeze them. Can you freeze air?
With cold?
Right.
I think you need to have something to freeze. I mean, air is. I mean, I'm assuming that the air here in Centralia is similar to the air that we breathe, that it's mostly
Yes.
nitrogen and
That's
not.
a safe assumption.
Yeah. So I think it has to be pretty cold if we're going to be taking nitrogen and putting it into a solid form.
What if you blew them up like an explosion that would suck up all the air? You need something where you need a lot of air.
Oh.
Catch them in a vacuum.
Right. Like an implosion, maybe.
Well, then what we might want to do is create an area that has low pressure so that they will move into the area of low pressure.
Okay.
I can make a fog cloud.
It sounds great.
In conclusion,
We need to create like a void. That's what we need to create. A vacuum of sorts.
Let's see what I'm working with.
She just went from suck to blow?
I can web them. Do we have any amulet powers we could use?
I could be a snake.
And we haven't tried that yet, right?
No, we haven't. I actually don't really know what it does.
If I had to guess, I don't think that would be effective against air, but you never know.
Yeah, it's not like you could coil yourself around it. But you wouldn't necessarily be a snake unless you became a cursed snake.
Oh, okay. So maybe I could just do snake-like stuff.
You would probably have some kind of ability that snakes have. Whether it's to bite, have a poisonous bite or something, or grapple.
you could just do some experimentation.
Mm-hmm.
If we could get one alone, that'd be ideal. Then
Yeah, we could experiment on it.
we could poke it. I
Oh,
mean, the only...
I meant with the amulet, not the elementals.
Oh.
And I have a long dragon sword I could use.
Oh, dragon sword.
Yeah,
What does
where'd
that
come from?
do? Where'd you get that?
I got it from the big fight we had in what was that town? Was that it? After the circus?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it off one of the guys who was attacking us.
Yes, that's right.
I haven't used it yet, though, so I don't know what it does. I think it has fire, like flames on it.
It might just be a long sword with some thematic elements. I don't think that actually has any.
Oh.
It's pretty looking.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a sword.
It's better than what I have. I have a stick.
Yeah, and parachute pants.
They're gonna ripple and blow near the guys.
I mean, I kind of don't want to head over there unless Finric is with us.
Yeah, it'd be good to experience.
There.
There is. It's about a day of travel by boat. So if you wanted to start, you could. I mean.
So this time tomorrow we should get there.
I mean, it's early in the morning. It's about the same distance. So depending on the weather, you could get there in the evening of this day.
Are there other? What's on the other islands around here? Do we know like towns or maps or anything? Maybe we could check out some of the other islands.
Yeah. So let's see here. So you guys are here, sort of in the center of Tumek, which is the northernmost of the three islands. I mean, you have this map, so you would know that there's some sort of village or settlement sort of innermost, sort of in central to the island. This was the island that they said they think the air elementals come from.
Air fiends.
Air fiends.
That's what the local people call them.
It's true. It's a good point. Good point.
All right. So there's people that live closer. So maybe it would be good if we spoke with them.
Yeah, because they're obviously dealing with the air fiends as well.
I mean, why would they live there if they live next to these big overgrown sneezes all the time? I mean, if they couldn't handle it, they'd move away. So they must know something, or they're crazy because they constantly get blown around.
Now, is that within like a river or?
Yeah, this is up in there's sort of a mountain range that cuts across there, and the village that you're in is sort of at the base of it. But yeah, there's a river right there that you could go up to get to that village.
Okay, and that would be quicker than walking.
Well, you wouldn't be able to take your ship up there. You'd have to be rowing and dinging against the current.
Right.
The dinghy. Can we all fit in a dinghy? We can't. We have to put two dinghies in
Yeah.
row.
Yeah, I mean, comfortably. Let's see. The dinghy. You have 2 dinghies, each of which is about maybe 12 feet long. So, I mean,
4 people in each is probably getting to a maximum.
Can we get some unseen servants to help row or push us?
Mr. Bones rode the one dinghy from the.
Yeah, Bones can definitely do one of them.
Nice.
Or we get one with a sail and we just use gust.
I'm just sit there and cast Gust the whole time upriver.
Gust.
Even though it's a cantrip, I think, yeah, there would probably be some mental exhaustion that you'd incur from doing that, I would say.
Well, then we can ask the Genesee there how long they expect it to take to walk. And then if they have maybe some beast of burdens that we might be able to borrow as something to ride on, or it looks like we're going to have to possibly cross the river anyway. Or is it where the river meets up with other rivers that?
Well, your ship, so there's a slight bit of a little bit of a bay there where the river comes out. So your ship is, anchored just a little offshore, and the village is on the side of the river that you came. I mean, but like where the river flows into the ocean, right? You could just sort of like walk across it, and it's not like.
It's not a very deep river?
It's not a very deep river, no.
Okay.
No, I mean, you could ask Nando about what's going on.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's find out what's happening, like who those people are, how we might be able to get to them the fastest, because they might have information that'll help us about the air fiends.
All right, so you guys go through the village a little bit and come across Nando again. Ah, my friends, how has your morning been?
Hey, yo, how's Nando?
Yes, Twizzard.
Yeah. So we want to go take out these air guys. We figure we're gonna stop by this village that's near the air island first.
It's not near the air island.
It's somewhat near the air island.
It's
In the grand scheme of things, it's closer to the air island than the sun is. So
Yes, that is accurate, Twizzard. The sun of Corlay is quite far away.
Yep. So these guys are quite near the air island.
If you are referring to the mining village in the mountains.
That's the one.
I mean, they take their spoils from the mountain down the other larger river to the western side of our island, Tummock. They rarely come to our village.
Are they
But
cool?
I have heard that they have been terrorized as well from these elementals.
But they still choose to live there, so close.
I don't think it's that close to the island.
Looked pretty close to me. I saw a map.
Well, you can believe what you would like, Mr. Twizzard.
Are they cool? Do we like them?
They are more direct in their actions than we generally approve of.
Sound cool.
They take the riches that they find very seriously. They do not understand the deeper meanings of life. There is much more than material wealth, Twizzard. You know that, right?
Yeah, sure. Well, of course, totally. Yeah.
Sort of looks at your golden jewelry hanging around your neck.
Yeah.
That's for style.
Yeah, just style. That helps me achieve inner peace. Yeah. So, what's the easiest way to get to their village?
I mean, you could hike along this the river there, and it would probably it might be a day and a half. The terrain gets a bit rocky the further up you get.
Can we boat? Can we take a boat?
Not on this river, no.
No.
It would be like trying to paddle a canoe up a waterfall.
Ooh.
Mr. Twister, I think, has done that.
There are many beautiful waterfalls along the trip, though.
I did conjure that 3-foot boat. That's what you mean? All right.
Why do you wish to visit them?
One of our companions hasn't woken up yet, and we didn't want to abruptly wake him up, so we're just gonna bring him with us and
I mean,
a little sightseeing.
I fear that this trip would take... I mean, you're welcome to do whatever you want. I wouldn't worry about, like, who knows what you'll roll when you roll a d20 to try to get to this air elemental island. And one of you can, you know, if you need the backup firepower, one of you could... let me sending stone Finric and see how he's doing. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be fine if you guys started on your sea voyage. I mean, you gotta...
Oh, and didn't go to the elemental island?
No, and went to the elemental island.
The elemental island is still like a good, 20 hour sail away, assuming normal weather.
All right.
Well, I'm
Nope,
convinced.
he's Finric. I'm getting a sense that Finric is returning from the astral plane very shortly.
He's quite in tune with the astral plane.
As Nando sees all.
I slowly reach over to see if I can bite Nando's arm.
Before you get anywhere near it, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, that I do have points in.
Look at Scride on.
17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
You turn into a butterfly.
Ah,
Ooh, look at me.
I'm like, oh, Mr. Twizzard, over here. Land on my hand.
hey.
Hey,
Look, Finric, Mr. Twizzard,
Uh-oh, I can't hear it now.
butterfly.
I'm trying to do a butterfly.
I've always wanted to pull the wings off of a butterfly.
I'm flapping out of here.
And as Nando turns you back, you just got polymorphed, my friend.
No.
Twizzard,
Yeah, Nando's pretty high up there.
I guess he does see
If
all.
17 couldn't save him.
the spell he cast for you to do that astral projection, it's up there. Twizzard, please do not bite the townsfolk. I heard some complaints earlier.
Okay. What about the rock people? I think they're tasty.
Rock people? What are you talking about?
The ones near the air elemental town. Oh, we're not going there. Forget them. Never mind. I'm gonna bite the air elementals.
Like a dog biting at air.
Totally gonna work.
You blow in a dog's face and then you try to bite it.
Is that what happens? Is that an expression?
You think if one of us farts at the air elemental, it's gonna get sucked up into it and it's just gonna smell the whole time?
Phew. Hey guys. Oh, what am I doing?
They've been trying to ascertain more information about the air elementals.
Especially if we didn't have someone that could extract aspects from it.
We need weaknesses.
If we had to fight it.
Gotcha. Hi.
It seems they are all strengths. No weaknesses.
I think it's more that the tribe doesn't know, right? Like, I mean,
They haven't fought them. They've just dealt with them.
And
All right.
The only town of people that would know aren't actually near the air element.
So Lily is probably going to head back towards the dinghy because there is a dinghy that's still on the beach, hopefully.
yeah. What you have one of them on the beach.
And then we need to set up prestidigitation to set off some sparks so that Nate or Jenkins can come back with the other dinghy.
That's right. Alright. I guess so. I mosey on up to the edge of the beach and I go and I make some pink sparks.
All right. Soon, you looking at the bounty's edge, you see Jenkins and you see Nate and Jenkins lowering the dinghy into the water, and then he's rowing toward you. And you guys have one on the beach there, so. All right, so basically you're getting on the dinghies, you're going to the ship.
Yep. And by the time we get back, if we get back, our amulet and bracelet should be done.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, if you wait around there until noon, they would probably be done today. But you could also, again, it's going to be depending on the weather. You know, you're gonna. It depends. What time do you want to get to the air elemental island? Really, is the question.
Well, we probably want to get there not at night. I don't know if fighting them at night would be helpful. I mean, we can't really see them anyway.
Then they can't see us.
Even pudding.
But then we can't see each other.
We have night vision and we will light up Finric's hat.
Yeah, Lily doesn't have night vision.
But then the airs will see us.
We won't light up anyone's hat.
How many hats will be lit
We'll
up?
light up a decoy's hat.
Oh, that's smart.
Light up Mr. Bones' head.
Let's go get Swimmy Baggins.
Just a giant glowing skeleton. It's a pretty good mental image.
I don't think it would scare the air elements.
Doubtful. All right, so you guys head back to the ship.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 like
Yeah.
Flight time.
What did they? What were the villages like? Was it a fruitful visit?
There was fruit.
There was a lot of fruit. How did you know?
Too much fruit.
Just a guess, Lily. Just a guess.
Full of fruit.
I feel healthy. I don't like it.
All the benefits of an upper class education, I see.
All right, you guys.
We're probably going to tell Nate and Jenkins about where we're heading to next.
All right. Yeah, he sets a course basically due west, a little bit north. Roll that d20 for today's.
All that beautiful bean footage.
All that beautiful what bean footage?
Roll that beautiful die footage. I need to get more water. It's out here.
Who's got it? Who's rolling it?
Oh. 14.
14. Yeah, no. The clear morning continues clear, and you make normal progress. It's really very beautiful. Both to the north and the south of you are sort of the jungle islands of Tolu. Periodically, you see a ship or two, probably fishing, sort of far off. Nothing really comes close to you or anything. And yeah, so you'd probably leave around. You did some walking around, you did some talking. Say you left around 9:30, 10 a.m. And it is getting. You spend the day sailing, and you are basically going up the coast of Tumik. And you estimate that there's probably another 4 or 5 hours. Hard to tell, but it will be in the dark. It is a small island. It's not like this is, the islands of Tolu themselves are large, but there's not like a lot of lights on them. And there's no moon, so if you continue sailing after dark, I don't know if we might overshoot that wee little island we're trying to get to. Perhaps it'd be best to go a little toward the shore and drop anchor overnight.
Towards the shore, yeah.
Yeah, no, Finric, you're feeling good, Finric. No matter where you sail, sort of in this channel between the two islands, you can never not see land. So
yeah,
this has probably been one of the better journeys for you as far as sea journeys goes.
I want to be so close to the land. I want to be able to name the rocks that I see. I'm not going to, but like if I chose to, if like I saw like a handsome rock, I would want to be able to give it.
I could take us in a little closer if you'd like, Finric. Says Nate.
Yeah, guys, is that cool? Captain, is that cool?
Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't, harm the ship in any way.
No harm. We could have Jenkins there give soundings off the bow. Jenkins is like, ugh. He sort of goes up front and starts dropping this leaded, it's like a rope with a lead on the end and has knots at certain intervals. Sort of keeps dropping that off the front and picking it up until they get to a depth that he feels like you don't want to go any closer. And you drop anchor, and you are now anchored around sunset.
Sweet.
Really quite idyllic. No inhabitants visible. Jenkins makes a nice, delightful bit of a fish stew. Has something peppery in it, and cracks open a cask of ale. Anyone want some?
Mm-hmm. Now we're talking.
So, how are we on provisions?
We just got more provisions when we were on the other island.
Yeah, if we just wanted to hang out here for like a few weeks and just chill and drink and, is that?
We have a good 3 weeks of before we could start rationing after that if you really wanted to, Finric. But
It's a good plan.
I'm just putting that idea in the air. Just feeling good right now.
I'm running out of funding.
Say this does bring up a question that Jenkins and I were talking back and forth a little. We were wondering, how many how many days and weeks and months is this voyage going to be? You know, we're happy to help you folks, and we're very grateful for the use of the ship and the funds that we accrued while you were up in Wesleyville, but you know, we do have lives in Windbell, just, you know, putting that out there.
Captain?
Somebody didn't get enough Puppyton.
Yeah. Oh,
We
quick
didn't
sending
go to
stone.
Puppyton,
going back?
you know.
Are we going back to Windbell next? Is that going to be the plan?
Well, we're out here to stop Falrith, so these have all been a bunch of side missions. So are we still on our plan to do that, or do we want to cut loose early and make a new plan?
Weren't we gonna go to that last island that had the last amulet? It was 2 birds with 1 stone. Wasn't there something else that was leading us?
The water glow metal to stop Falrith from scrying on us.
Water glow metal. Yeah, we could do that. We could maybe stop at Windbell, let off people who want to get let off, and take on people who want to be taken on. And
Be nice to see Agnes.
yeah, and maybe Agnes would join us to go to the island
I don't know if Agnes is
for library time.
They can. They could be in the same room. It's just hard if they were talking to each other.
You can always sending stoner.
There you go. Just checking. Just, you know.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, is that what people feel like they want to do? I mean, we don't really have a good plan for. Is Falrith, is the compass still pointing toward the island out that way? Or no? Where's the compass pointing?
Agnes has the compass.
No, Agnes has the compass that points to the island.
That's, yeah.
Spirit has the compass that points to Falrith's ass.
Right. So where is that pointing? Is that pointing east or is that pointing west?
That's pointing northeast, or like into
Swabia.
Swabia.
Correct.
Have we looked at it recently? Has it changed at all?
We looked at it outside of Puppytown. Or not,
No,
the-
we looked
Tolu?
at it.
Tolu?
I thought the other day before your astral plane stuff. I thought, or
I thought we
in
were with the pirate.
or with the pirate. It's been recently,
Yeah.
within
Recent.
the last couple of
I mean, you can
episodes.
look at it now, and it's pointing in the same direction.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, we can. So yeah, why don't we head back after this elemental thing, and then we'll go get some metal from the island. Maybe pick up another amulet and go take on the Falrith.
The Falrith.
I'm down. That's a good plan.
And then if we pick up water glow at that other island, we can always stop by the water genesee and have them fashion it into additional amulets.
Or else.
I mean, does that help prevent Falrith from messing with us in other ways, or just scrying?
It is protection against divination magic.
Divination magic. So any divination magic it should protect against. Is that just you would get advantage on saving rolls? Or saving throws and things?
Let's see. It is, and I guess technically you wouldn't know this, but so it's while wearing this amulet, you are hidden from divination magic. You can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors.
Oh, so it's more than just advantage.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah,
It's like what our pouches are for our amulets, but they're for us.
yes. For divination magic. I mean, people can still see you walking down the street.
Right.
It's just they can't
Right.
scry on you.
They can still see my pouch, and they can see my amulet if I
That
show
is
it
true.
from the pouch.
That is a good point.
Nathan Jenkins, just another second. We're just
All right.
Are you saying this all via sending stone? I mean, you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, Nate Jenkins. I think we're in agreement that we'll finish up with these elementals, and then we'll head back after that, if that works for you guys.
That sounds wonderful. We'd love to even just, have a few days in Windbell. I mean, we don't want to leave you high and dry without a crew, but we're, just wondering of the schedule is all, really.
Yeah, it's a good question. I think that we'll spend some time in Windbell, and then we'll regroup, make a new plan, and then you're welcome to join us after that, or if you feel like you want some more time in Windbell, that's okay.
All right. Well, we'll be safe enough here. I don't know if you folks want to set a watch or not. Safe enough from the shipping, from the boats and from the anchor point of view.
Yeah, I'll watch for a little bit.
Yeah, I can watch for a bit.
I'll also have watch you.
Should we rotate?
All right, I spin around.
Finistell's like, I'm going to bed. Finistell goes to bed.
All right,
Lily offers to get up early.
I'll take next watch then. I head down to bed.
All right, Paelias, I guess it's just you and me.
All right.
Mr. Bones could stay up all night.
Oh yeah, Bones is always on watch.
Mr. Bones could just alert you if something happens.
Yeah. Good
Bones,
job.
if anything happens, come get me. Wake me up.
Okay.
Or,
I assume you
I was going to
cast
say, do you need to recast him?
oh,
In the morning?
right?
Otherwise, like maybe at some point in the in the late PM, he's going to turn into a zombie, and then
Just abandoned ship.
yeah.
What would
Yeah,
happen
actually-
is basically he would revert to his Oni personality. He wouldn't fall apart, but he would be back to,
But would he have
And-
his magic?
he wouldn't have his magic. He would be back to an ill-tempered Oni holding a large sword.
Yeah, with armor.
Which is bad enough.
Well, unfortunately, he doesn't hit much.
Yeah.
Sometimes he does. One time he really hit hard, and I was so proud of him.
So, yeah, you're doing these at night now, I think, right? Because you said you're trying to do your spells before you go to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, does this count as a long rest, even though I have to get up in a few hours for watch?
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
All right, then I'm
The
going to
long
cast.
rest takes into account a watch of 2 hours throughout the night.
All right, I'm going to put my animate the dead on him,
All right.
and then I'm going to go to bed.
All right. So who's taking first watch? Finric and Paelias?
Yeah.
All right. Roll perception checks for me.
Oh, 7.
So how do I roll from the screen? I just press the... Oh, yep, there we go. 17.
I love that we can see it.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean it's a beautiful night. You hear the waves lapping against the ship. You hear the occasional nocturnal bird call from the island that's not too far away at this point. Finric tries to see a rock to name but fails. But, Paelias points one out to him.
There's one, Finric.
And
Must be handsome.
your watch passes without event.
Nice.
Yep.
Good watching.
Yeah, all right. Till next time.
So, do I I guess I go get Twizzard.
All right, Twizzard and Bones are watching now.
Ugh.
Give me a perception check, Twizzard.
All right. Bones, point out some rocks I can name.
You can do perception for him too if you want.
Okay, Bones got a 1. I got 19.
All right. Yeah, no, I mean, it's a clear night. You see a lot of stars, but uneventful.
It's a good night for no pants.
You take your pants off?
Take my pants off.
You do so.
Hoist them up on the flag sail.
Nice. Your pants are now sailing from the mast.
Sweet.
Are you wearing polished underwear underneath them?
I'm not wearing his underwear. That's in amongst my many possessions.
Is it in the bag of holding, or is that on you at all times?
I don't know. It's probably in my pants now. Up on the sail. I think all my stuff's just in my pants.
You just hung it all 70 feet up off the deck?
I start to lower it back down.
All right, it's fine. A sudden gust of wind blows all of Twizzard's possessions. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, no, your watch pass is fine. You're fine.
All right. I put my pants on, and who's next?
Lily and Finistel? Question mark?
Yeah, I mean, I said that I would wake up early, so basically, I guess I'm just gonna be staying up.
Look at this. You're like stuck to Finistel.
I'm like, come on, Finistel, it's time for us to do our watch.
It's like too early.
I feel like Mr. Bones could have taken the watch, but all right. Yep, she
Just
doesn't
add watch.
notice anything. 7.
Mine's no better. 6.
All right. Yeah, no, the last watch of the night passes in blissful ignorance. As the sun comes over the water, yeah, you pass the night. You all have the benefits of a long rest.
Nice.
Twizzard, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Okay, is this... 13.
All right. All right, well, raise the anchor and we'll keep going that direction, I suppose.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Good.
I got nothing else to do.
All right, Lily, will you go to the crow's nest, of course, and keep an eye out for this island?
Will do.
All right.
Make some crow noises while you're up there.
Ooh, crow noises.
Caw-caw.
It's crow.
It's grow.
All right, so you sail through the morning, and just about lunchtime, Lily, give me a perception check.
18.
Yeah, you see off to the port side of the ship a smaller island. And you suspect that this is the island on the map that they, to the best of the tribe's knowledge, is where the air elementals may reside.
Island to the port side.
All right, you guys. There it is. You're getting close. Any specific things you want to do, or just go up to it?
Is it a big island? Will it take a while to...
Like, how
Float-
far
float
away
around
are
it?
we from it?
You would estimate that you could probably walk around this island in maybe like 3 hours. It's not big. It's not that big an island. It's not like dinky, like you can't see, from one side to the other. It's a little bit raised in the middle. You do notice as you get closer that the sort of lush jungle that you've seen on the bigger islands is not really there. There are some trees, some palm trees, and some other vegetation, but it's mostly low-lying, not a lot of large trees.
They blew them all down.
So where do the air elementals live?
That island.
Do they just manifest out of thin air?
It could be around us right now.
I mean, they leave the island. They obviously go to those villages. It's not like they have a air elemental boat.
They have a storm they ride in.
Right.
Maybe they have an airship.
Could have an airship.
I don't see one.
Roll a perception check.
7.
You don't see one.
So the thing is, are we going to be able to catch these air fiends unawares? Or are we just kind of going in all gung-ho and swinging at whatever comes at us?
Half cocked. Let's do it.
That does seem to be your way sometimes.
Damn.
I suppose I'll go with you. try to keep you all alive.
Thanks, Phil.
I will say this before we engage in combat with these things. I am going to spin my little wooden helicopter thing I bought, and I bet that thing's not going to touch the ground again. I bet that's going to have a great flight.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I should bamf in my my familiar.
Sure.
Look for some air. So
yeah.
I forget. I don't use a spell slot for the bamfing, right?
No, you don't.
Nope.
Right. Cool. All right. Now we're familiar.
I'm gonna take out my wind chimes.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely wind. You were using it to sail. They chime. I mean, the sound is wonderful. The man is a master craftsman.
Excellent. I thought it was a good purchase.
For sure.
Let's have my familiar fly around a bit to see which way the wind is blowing.
All right. I mean, you can. Do you guys have a flag? Did you get a flag? Yeah, I'm having trouble remembering if you had a custom flag.
I think that we asked Colt.
Yeah.
Flag.
Well, was it a?
I think it was supposed to have some of the Windbelt tartan in it, but I can't remember exactly what it looked like. I don't know if we actually designed it or if we just said, Colt, would you be able to make a flag?
Just Colt.
Colt's cloth.
Colt's cloth. Yeah.
Our buddy Colt.
Back in Windbell. You can say hi to him when we.
Store next to the ringing bell,
Yeah,
partially destroyed by the pyramid.
It's where I got my life jacket.
They're the ones that made Finric's life jacket and the cloak.
My cloak.
Yep. Well, Agnes' cloak.
Agnes' cloak.
Not ringing a bell.
Aha.
I mean, you can look at the flag and see which way is the wind blowing. It is blowing northwest.
Northwest. All right. I say we go that way.
That would be well, at this point the island's just due west of us, Paelias.
Sorry, we're not on the island yet.
Oh.
We're still on the boat.
Yeah, I think you're still on the boat. We're
Oh,
still on the boat, Paelias.
Well, let's get on the island.
All right, so you guys anchor and lower your two dinghies. All ashore that's going ashore.
Sounds
We
good.
always have to do two
Before Lily comes down from the crow's nest, if they're closer to the island, can she see if there's any odd movement?
Give me a perception check.
Nope, she cannot. 3.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a uninhabited island. All right, so Jenkins is going to row one again. Finestell's going to go with him. Maybe Finric get the two fins in a boat together. Looks pretty good there. Mr. Bones is rowing one.
Well, if Bones is rowing, I'll have my familiar fly up ahead and scout.
All right, and you're going to see through its eyes?
Yeah.
All right, give me a perception check for your familiar. From the added advantage of being up high, you can sort of, it's actually a really cool feeling, right? You feel that familiar when you see your vision expand around you and you see yourself, your body is down in the boats. You fly a little over toward the island. And while the ground vegetation is there, I mean, it's not like, again, it's, the trees are less, but there's still ground vegetation. You do notice, though, two separate, and there may be more on other parts of the island, you do notice two sort of deep crevices or caves sort of stand out to you.
So the air elementals may live in damp caves.
air holes.
Air holes.
Air vents.
Maybe we could plug
Air
them.
vents.
Need big corks.
Big course.
What a bunch of air holes.
You conjure a big cork.
Can we fireball the caves?
Right, that's what I was thinking.
We certainly can.
Wizard, are you close enough yet?
I don't know.
Don't think so.
I can't tell.
No, I mean you guys. So okay, so the two dinghies, you ground the boats on the beach. Jenkins is like, do you want me to stay here?
Yeah, Jenkins, protect the boats.
Aye. All right, so Jenkins stays with the boats. You would know that it's probably another 75 feet to the closest of the holes that you found.
Oh,
75 feet, is that within your range there, Twizzard?
yes, that I can do. Is it just one hole or is it a bunch of little holes?
You were able to see two fairly easily. One's probably that 75-foot one, 75 feet away from where you are now. And then there was another one a little further out. You could search for more if you'd want, or...
I say we fire first and take names later.
Okay. So we're just gonna. We're assuming they're home. I'm just going to fireball their door.
Assuming they're home.
Unless anyone else has a better idea.
All right, so Paelias, you relay to Twizzard because it's you're sort of on the beach, right? So the land raises a little bit away from you, and it's sort of
Caveman.
It's not hilly, but it's not perfectly flat either, right? So you can't see the hole from where you're standing on the beach. Paelias was able to see it because he was up in the air. So you could give him directions to shoot the fireball. And...
Why doesn't he just...
Mr. Twizzard can vamp his little dude in, and then
He's gotta run. He's gotta go.
No. I was gonna say that Paelias is.
You want him to drop him down one of the holes?
No, not drop him, but carry him. He's done it before, just so that we could see. So that
you want my familiar to carry your familiar so that you can aim?
Wait,
Yeah,
that's shoot hoops with my fireballs, but not as myself, as if I'm looking down at myself as someone else from like 100 feet in the air.
It would definitely be an intelligence check. Or you can just walk up the hill.
Well, if he could see it for himself, then he would have. He doesn't have to be looking at the time he shoots it.
It would lower the DC for sure, but it's not going to be like it automatically hits the cave.
I mean, you could definitely just walk up the hill.
You can definitely just walk up the hill.
Good. So the strategy here is kind of a cave-in. Is that what we're going for? Lock him in there.
Yeah, I mean, if fire beats air, then maybe this will help burn them out.
All right. So I huff and puff it up the hill.
Are any of you guys following him, or is it just Twitter?
Yeah, we'll go up there. I'd like to see this.
All right, so you
I'm
guys
running them.
you guys all go to the top.
I guess I'll follow.
Oh, okay, sorry.
All right.
Maybe not all.
Nobody make any noises that air could hear.
So, yeah, are you being stealthy?
Yeah, sure. You want to be stealthy, guys?
May I?
Sure.
Where are we?
Roll stealth checks. You're basically like going up to the top of this. You know that you'll be able to see this sort of depression and crevice cave. You're not quite sure what it is.
My stealth is a 9.
Okay.
Is that good? That sounds good.
No.
A 9?
Mine's +3.
No, that was just a 9. Like after I rolled.
Oh.
Yours is also a 9.
Hey, look, we're equally stealthy.
All right.
16.
Oh,
That's better.
What do you got, Lily?
Oh, I don't think I was trying to go ahead.
You gonna hang back?
Yeah, I think so, but I'll roll for stealth anyway.
Yeah, what if we need help?
13 for me.
All right. Well, Lily, not Lily.
Two loudies are taking up the rear.
Finistel rolled a 7, which
Ooh.
makes it a.
Worse. What's she
hold on.
doing? Dragging tin cans behind her?
Well, let's see what she adds to it. She adds something to it. She adds 3 to it, so she gets a 10.
Oh, better than us.
Yep, better than you guys. But Finric is the stealthiest. Yeah. So you guys go up to the top of the, just sort of the top of the beach. To say.
What'd Mr. Bones get?
1.
I just rolled that just to see, and you just said that right as I rolled it.
That's really funny.
Mr. Bones like trips halfway up in a clatter of bones. Like.
Bones are rattling the entire time up like a baby rattle or something.
Good job, Mr. Bones. No one will hear that coming.
All right, yeah, you can.
That's why I'm a little bit more stealthy because I'm next to that.
Yeah, exactly. You can see the. It does appear to be some sort of opening into the ground.
Can we feel the air? Does it feel warm?
How close do you want to go to it? Right now, you're still about maybe 25 feet away.
I kind of want to walk up and peek over the edge.
All right.
But I'll be real slow.
You might want to go on your belly too, just to kind of. Your mohawk is going to probably peek over a lot.
I don't have a belly. It's ripped abs.
All right. You sort of crawl forward, and you look into the hole. Give me a perception check.
12.
It is.
We've been over this.
The sun is basically directly above, so you can actually see down the hole a fair distance. You can see down the hole maybe another 20 feet, and then it sort of curves off to the side. And it's about, I don't know, 4 to 5 feet in diameter.
Do I hear anything?
You hear,
That windy.
with a 12?
Yeah.
Not really. You hear the waves, sort of crashing or lapping at the beach back there. You hear some wildlife, buzzing of insects, a lot of buzzings of insects.
All right. So I hit my sending stone, and I don't know if everyone's near me, but I relay back what I've seen and heard.
Yeah, you're a little far back.
There's nothing?
Yeah, which is a whole lot of nothing. So if I drop this fireball down, they're down there. That's gonna wake him up, or maybe kill every single one of them.
Right.
Or send them all running. So I just want to make sure we're all on the same page before.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Good. All right. So I cast the fireball and just drop it down the hole.
Just let it roll.
Yep.
All right. What's the
The lowest I can cast
The
is
lowest
the
you can
third
cast.
level. That's fine.
head? What did I do with my? Oh, there it is. Okay. So this sort of point of this mode of arcane energy shoots down as far as you can go, and then and you feel the heat. It's like your mohawk is like as this blast of hot air sort of rockets past you in this sort of confined tube of space.
Cherry bombs in the toilet.
Nice, wizard.
And you hear, and you're just like pushed backwards from this gust of wind as this sort of incorporeal mass of swirling air. It's like a dust cloud come to life. Let's all roll for initiative.
Think we got their attention.
Definitely got their attention.
There's just one so far?
So far,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
probably
one.
did. Oh, a lot of fingers.
I got a 16.
All right,
I
hold
got
on.
a 6.
Yeah, give me anyone 20 or above.
Mr. Bones got 18.
Oh, no.
Thanks, Mr. Bones. Finistel actually got a 23.
Oh, nice.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. 15 to 20?
16.
Anyone higher than 16?
Bones is 18.
All right. 10 to 15.
I'm 12, or Lily is 12.
Twizzler got a 10.
Wow, Monk with the lowest initiative?
Was he 6?
Yeah.
What'd you get,
Like
Finric?
a 2 or 3.
What'd you get, Finric?
Yeah, 6.
You get to add something?
I did.
What did you add?
4.
Oh, wow.
That happens.
Yeah.
If I'd rolled a 1, I have lucky, so I could have rolled again. So 2 is like the worst thing I could have.
Oh, wow.
This is the
Yeah.
lowest it can be, huh?
Yep. Oh,
No,
well.
rolling 1 and then rolling 1 again is just as bad.
That's
as
true.
Snake eyes.
Good point. Fair point. All right. Finistel, who really like ready when Twizzler throws a fireball, she gets ready. So she's kind of on the ball here, and she's gonna get things started. She's gonna get things started. What is she gonna get things started with?
Is it just because you're tired?
I don't think it has anything to do with this.
Oh, I know. She's gonna get things started by flying up in the air.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. So she
Like a
flies up
phantom.
and she sort of moves over here to try to like maybe get it from a different side.
Air elementals might accept us as their own.
Okay.
Let's see. I didn't think of it.
Next up is the air elemental.
By the way, is it too late for diplomacy?
Eh,
I mean, you can shout something out as it comes toward you.
you got fire diplomacy.
I might see Finistel flying and be like, oh, they love the air too.
She's an air elemental.
Yeah, no. The air elemental sort of swoops down and just like swirls around you, Twizzard. Give me a strength saving throw, please.
Ooh. Oh, I will do. Oh, 14.
Okay. Good. The save is successful. You sort of, it's you were ready too. This thing sort of flew up, and like you sort of stumbled backwards, and then it sort of sees you, and you try, and you feel it like trying to throw you basically, and you dig in your stout dwarven body, and you're just like, and you, yeah,
Not going anywhere.
you still as sort of like bits of debris and larger rocks that it picks up, like sort of bludgeons into you. You're gonna take 7 bludgeoning damage.
That's all right. I can do it. Super tough.
All right. That is the wind elemental's turn. Mr. Bones is up. He's a little farther behind you because he didn't sneak up to the hole. But what does he want to do?
I don't know what he could do. Maybe he should just throw a spear.
I don't know how good that's gonna work. Throwing items at air.
Can he? All right. So how far away is he? They're all the same distance, right?
Yeah, you're all basically like 20, 25 feet from it. Because
All right,
it's right
so-
where you are.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
can move 30 feet. So he's gonna move up and then I guess take a swipe.
Okay.
With his sword.
Take that swipe. Take
Alright,
that
so
swipe.
Cut through air.
Here he goes. 17. Is that hit?
Well, 17 plus 2.
Oh, sorry, 19.
Yeah, so you see the sword just strike right through the middle of this thing, and it doesn't seem to care.
Good job, Bones. Run for it, Bones!
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. No, I'm sorry. Roll the damage. Roll the damage.
Oh, 1d.
Nice.
Yeah. 5.
It takes a. You can see it. It kind of maybe does some damage.
It bloodied?
It is not bloody.
Because the fireball could have done something. Who knows? We don't know. Maybe it dropped in his lap.
Good point. Sorry. Paelias, you are up. Lily is on deck.
Let's get some spiritual guardians. Spirit guardians.
Spirit Guardians coming up. You'd have to move a little closer for them to engage.
And then we move a little closer for them to engage.
All right. There, so. All right. It'll take damage on on its turn, so just remind me of that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? That's your.
No, I think that's it. That's all I can do because I can't do my spiritual weapon, I think.
Correct. Yep. Okay. Lily, you are up. Twizzer's on deck.
So I think Lily is going to stay at that distance for a little bit, and she's going to try using her firebolt just to see, one, if she can hit it, and two, if it seems to hurt it.
Where did you want to move? I'm sorry.
No, I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to stay at a distance.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to use firebolt,
All right.
which is a cantrip that I have.
Roll that attack.
7.
Yeah, you sort of like, you're a little taken aback. There's a lot of swirling wind. It's kind of hard to aim, and it sort of goes off and misses it.
Though you would think that air would have a 0 AC, whatever. I mean, it's air.
This
What's
is
protecting?
a air elemental, so a little different. Twizzard.
Alright.
Finric's on deck.
So we have no idea if the fireball did anything. It certainly got its attention.
It definitely got its attention.
So I don't know if I'm ready to hit it with another fireball yet.
Not to mention that you're all within the radius of a fireball.
Oh, that's true. We don't know it has any. We don't know any weaknesses or anything.
Not yet.
So all right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna save Dragon's Breath and maybe just try Magic Missile. All right. So,
Magic Missile seems to be a good bet.
yeah. All right. I'm going to. Ooh, we could do
Or gust.
Gust. I could do Gust and see
Fight
if
wind with wind.
maybe get it on my side. Can I charm it? Maybe I can charm this. No, charm person. Should I do this fourth? Can I polymorph it? No.
Yes, you can.
Has to be humanoid, doesn't it? Transforms a creature you can see into a new form. But what purpose would that serve?
Well, this is not a humanoid.
Okay.
Right, but it says a creature.
Yeah,
We were able to polymorph the water elemental.
it has no effect on a shape changer or a creature with 0 hit points.
That's not this.
So it doesn't actually say humanoid, it just says creature. But
Alright.
still, what purpose would it serve?
You could turn it into a water elemental.
We know how to kill those.
Yeah, but then it can also. But then, as soon as we hit it, it goes back to its original.
Then I polymorph it again, Erin.
You just turn it into a rock, and then Finric can name it.
And then we just leave it. And that's why the rest of these rocks are all around this place.
Yeah, but it'll change back after an hour. It does not solve the problem.
We could throw it in the water.
Also for an hour. Okay.
We could burn it.
Alright, I guess I will magic missile it.
All right.
Just level 4.
Well, yeah. What level?
Yeah, I guess level 4. But I don't trust this thing. 1d4 plus 1.
Which means it's going to be roll the 1d4
God, I hate adding
and
this
then
one.
add 4. Just add 4 to your end. Actually, but it should be, if it's at level 4, then isn't it?
Does it know?
It's 3, 4. Shouldn't it be 5 times that you get to roll it? Additional darts, 3 plus 3, yes. So it's a total of 6 darts. So it's going to be 6 d4s plus 6.
I'm just gonna click this button
6 times.
6 times.
Yep.
6 times.
1.
Hold on. So you get 2.
Get out of the way. It's things in the way. That's annoying.
And clear.
Oh my goodness. Okay, there's another. 3.
4,
There's another.
5.
All right, nice. Keep it going. Oh, that was not so good.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
He's rolling it 6 times.
I have to roll this dumb thing.
You can do that automatically, you know, right?
It's not doing it.
And that's your last one, plus 2.
It never adds it up.
All right, so now we're adding it up. So we have 6, 11, 14, 18, 20. 20 points.
20 points from magic missile.
It was
Yeah.
4th level.
All right. So yeah, just it like impacts into the air elemental as it's like it's just like as pissed as an air beast can be. It's what it is.
Nice.
All right. Finric, you are up.
All right. Do you think I can hit it?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
If a skeleton throwing a stick can hit it, then you can.
All right.
It
Let's.
might not do as much damage as you expect. So maybe if you had your pouch on your hand, your magic pouch,
Oh,
right?
pouch knuckles.
Oh yeah.
Lily shouts out, "Use the
Pouch
pouch!"
Hit
knuckles.
with your pouch. I'm gonna hit it with my pouch.
All right.
Well, are you just putting your pouch over your fist? So it's,
Yeah, like a.
it's like a boxing glove.
Yeah.
All right. Where do you want to be?
Where do I want to be?
Yeah.
As close to it as possible.
Yeah, like with.
Flanked. Try to do it so he's flanked,
You can flank it.
Give me-
and then maybe get some advantage.
Give him an air Charlie horse.
Lily's really yelling stuff.
Thanks, Lil.
She's an expert
I've
strategist.
got really good strategies, but terrible aim.
All right. Roll that attack.
All right. 17.
17 hits.
All right. Does 5 damage.
And was that with advantage? Because you are flanking it.
Say again?
Was that attack roll 17 with advantage?
It was not actually. That's a good point. But we're good though,
See
right?
if you get a well, you could get a crit. Just saying.
I did not.
All right. And what was the damage?
5.
5.
And then
You have a magical fist, basically.
let's do the. There we go. Let's do the extract aspects.
Oh my gosh! As your fist connects with this, almost incorporeal, but like you feel a resistance as the swirling mass of dust and debris and leaves and things that is caught in this elemental, this creature. You just get all of this at once, and you're like, holy crap, this thing is resistant to lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. It's immune to poison. It's immune to exhaustion, being grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, unconscious. It's like information overload.
Cool.
So
You're getting like
Kill it with magic, guys.
yeah,
Oh
it's
boy.
resistant to lightning and thunder, and then bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical. And it's completely
You didn't say
immune
fire,
to
right?
poison.
You didn't say fire.
Didn't say fire.
Oh.
Lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-mag.
Yep. And completely immune to poison.
Cool. Well, I got my second of the 2 attacks. So we're gonna do that guy.
All right.
Ooh.
Acid breath,
So 24.
fire breath.
24 hits.
Another 5 damage, and now I'm going to do my flurry of blows.
All right.
So 22 hits and 20 hits.
Yep.
And sorry, so what was that?
Spending
5
those key
plus
points.
10, so 16 damage.
Wait, from those two?
Did I say 16?
You did.
You meant 60.
I added a 5 and a 5 so far. And then you just did 2 more attacks.
Sorry, 15.
15
10 and 5.
10 and 5. Okay, cool.
So a total of 15 or 15 in additional to the previous 5s?
In addition to the previous 5s.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right.
Finric's just like, does a flurry of blows. Now wait, hold on a second. Some of those are non-magic, is that true?
Well, I'm doing it with my pouch, so you tell me.
Well, every one of those hits is with the same fist?
It's a good question.
How many pouches do you have?
Well, he technically has a bag of holding, but I don't know if he wants to put his hand in there.
The bag of
There's a
holding
lot of
would
other
take some.
shit there.
Yeah, that would be interesting if you tried to fight using a bag of holding as a weapon. We'd need to roll some other dice to see what happens. I mean, if yeah, I mean, I think that it's not unreasonable because it's like basically it's like multiple jabs, right?
Yeah.
The same fist. Sure, I'll allow it. Sounds great.
The other alternative, I also have the dagger of venom, which is a magic item, which I suppose I could hold
Yeah, poison.
back. I was gonna say I could hold backwards and just hit it like handle side.
I mean, it is a magical item that does slashing damage, so it would do full slashing damage. You don't have to use the poison. The poison is something you can use once a day.
Right.
So yeah, you could absolutely use that. Oh, I see, but it doesn't count as
Just
doesn't
as
count
kind
for
of like
flurry
a
blow.
brass knuckle.
Yeah, I see, because you need to do a bludgeon. You need to do a. Got it. Sure.
Flurry blows.
So like Finric is he like slashes once with it, but then like flips it around and does a punch with it and like goes in from the other side. All right.
Flurry blows.
Sounds awesome. And with that, we are back to Finistel, who's now flying above, and she's just lets fly with a what do you call it? Eldritch Blast. Yeah, two Eldritch Blasts. Yeah, that is terrible. Oh, that is lost in a drawer, but that hits. And it takes 10. Nice roll on that D10, Finn. One of the beams goes wide, but the other finds its mark, and the air elemental goes and sort of turns toward Finistel and looks at her flying above her. It is, however, surrounded by the three of you. Well, let's see if that recharges. All right. It sort of goes and it starts swirling. Finric, Bones, and Twizzard, please all give me a strength saving throw.
Oh.
19.
19. Finric, you dig in and fight against the wind as it blows against you. Twizzard, Bones?
Bones is 20,
Wow.
and
Bones?
Twizzard is 13.
Twizzard is 13?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You sort of let your guard down for a second, Twizzard, and it's close. You sort of dig in, but just as you're like, I got this, and then you don't got this. And you go off. you fly. Oh gosh, you fly into Mr. Bones. Oh no.
Whoa.
Okay, so first off, Finric, you take 7 bludgeoning damage from the debris as the whirlwind pummels you.
Alright.
If a thrown target strikes an object, such as a wall or floor. Okay, so you're not striking that, but you are striking a person. If the target is thrown at another creature, that creature must succeed on another. Oh, this is a dexterity. So, Mr. Bones, give me a dexterity save to see if you dodge the airborne twizzard.
Oh,
I think he does.
yes, he does. 18 plus 2 is 20.
Amazing. So, for whatever reason, Mr. Bones is on the ball today, and he's digging in, and he's like, boom! He makes a quick dodge to the side. As Twizzard, you get flung 20 feet.
I almost feel like Mr. Twizzard just went through his ribcage.
Way to help.
He didn't have to be dexterous. He just had to be like.
So Twizzard, you're gonna take 15 bludgeoning, and you are prone.
Oof.
We're gonna need to expand our battlefield a little here.
Right, I am down and I'm prone.
Go over here. Yeah, over there.
I can roll away.
And that is its turn. Mr. Bones is up and still within melee range.
Well, I don't know what he's gonna do, but he's.
Is it still considered a flank?
Yeah, he's still engaged with it.
All right, he's gonna take another swipe at it.
Yeah,
So he can...
at advantage.
Okay, so that's a 4,
Well, 4 plus whatever, but yeah,
Oh.
go ahead, roll again.
and that's what the hell is it? 9 or 6?
9
That's
plus 2.
Oh, so that's 11.
11 doesn't hit. So Mr. Bones, having just dodged Twizzard's flying body, is a little off, and he sort of swings and swings, but neither connect.
Good try, Bones. Get him next time.
Paelias is up. Lily is on deck.
Wait, when did the elementals go?
That's what.
Already went.
They just flung me backwards through Mr. Bones.
Yeah,
Right.
Finistel and then the air elemental.
Sorry, they were supposed to.
Oh
They
shoot!
were supposed to do the fiery things. I missed
Yep,
it.
sorry about that. No. Yeah, roll for that.
I think it's a save. I think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me see.
It rolled a nat 1, so
A nat 1. Okay, nice.
gonna go ahead and take
Alright,
that damage.
Spirit Guardians. Da 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 da. Cast spell designate. An affected creature's speed is halved. Also, your creature's speed is halved in the area. And the creature starts its turn. It must make a wisdom saving throw. Failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage.
All right, so roll those 3d8 and then take your turn.
Alright, so 3d8 for you is a 12.
Okay, so it takes 12 as the spirit guardians just sort of tear apart its wispy nature.
Okay, and then my turn, I will pull out my staff and
Alright.
release my snake.
Remember, the snake can't grapple.
Yeah, but he can bite.
Hmm.
Probably. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
the snake is magic, correct?
Hopefully.
I mean, he just came out of a staff. So, yeah, I think he's pretty magical.
Magic stick.
So we could assume that his piercing damage would be full damage. Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay, so I released him. That's my action.
Yeah, you released it.
Yeah. So then I'll do my spiritual weapon as my bonus.
All right. All right, spiritual weapons on the field now too.
Spiritual weapon.
All right, we got a snake.
Yeah, I'll do a level 3.
We got a magic snake attacking. We've taken the damage from the spirit guardians, and now the spiritual weapon. So go roll for the attack for the snake, and then the weapon.
Sorry, does the snake actually get to attack right now, or
It can
is
attack
it
the turn
just?
it comes out.
He does. Okay, cool. So the snake, I always forget what to add to the snake.
It is.
For the attack?
I think it might have been a +2, but I don't recall.
Staff of the Python. It is a. What is it? It is a bite. It is a +6.
Oh, nice. So that's 14.
It tries to bite and closes on air. It just barely misses.
Okay.
I thought it was a good thing. Closes on air.
Yeah, no, sorry. Not the air you want.
Did it? It did the air.
And then spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one's going to be 17.
That hits. The spiritual weapon tears into the side of it, throwing off wisps of the matter that its sort of body is made up of.
All right. So that's 1d8 plus 3. That's going to be 9.
Okay. It's definitely looking tattered.
Is that the equivalent of bloodied in air form?
Yep. Looking very tattered. It sort of lets out it's like the sound of wind going through a cave, and it's like sort of like loud and a bit it's like half terror, half anger. Doesn't sound good. It's very loud. Lily, you are up. Twizzard's on deck.
She is going to use her magic missiles, and she's going to aim all 3 of them directly towards this whirling dervish.
All right.
1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 1 7, 7, 8. 8 points.
Okay. It is looking really rough. Like, really rough. Twizzard, you are up.
Alright. I will probably save some of my big spells then and just use a regular guy.
Use another magic missile. It's an automatic hit.
Yeah, but maybe just second level. Alright, how does this dumb thing work? Because maybe I'll just do it with these. Or no.
So second level is going to be, you get 4 missiles, so you want to roll your d4 die 4 times, and then you'll add 4 to it.
Alright,
You
so
should
I'm
just
just
like test it, because it's like literally gonna like fall over.
And do 4 times.
and then I add 4 to whatever.
And then
it
you'll
says.
add 4 to the total.
I love these things. Okay,
So
11.
7 plus 4 is 11.
Alright, 11.
11
My
damage.
magic was, by the way.
Alright, the magic missiles tear into it and it dissipates.
Oh,
We win.
Or air.
well, that was easy.
Nice. So what do we do? Keep hunting?
This is our island now.
Was that it? Was there just one?
No, I don't think there was just one.
And
Probably
as
just-
you're sort of like looking around, Finistel's still floating above you, and a new one sort of forms directly behind her and just slams her into the ground out of the air.
Is it the same one?
And then another one flows up right behind Lily.
Oh boy. There's
Oh.
Um,
Watch out, Lily. There's one behind you.
Let's see. So, Finistel takes 14 damage as she's pounded into the ground. Actually, she takes 16 damage total. And does she lose concentration on fly? No, she doesn't. So she's like bounces into the ground and like she tries to like fly away a little bit. And Lily, 16? Is a 16 hit actually? I don't know.
A 16 is my armor class, so yes.
All right. So it slams you into the ground, and you take 14 bludgeoning damage. Actually, you don't.
Well,
you're
that's
not. You're not
pretty much-
prone. You're just bludgeoned. Finric, you are up.
I attack the nearest one to me, and I'm gonna do dagger first. Just my 2 attacks. Dagger type of
Dagger.
thing.
All right.
So that's a 21, and lucky, and 23.
Those both hit.
Excellent. 10 and 7.
Okay.
So then, with the opposite hand, I'm going to flurry of blows
Okay.
and hit the pouch.
Got it.
17
17 hits.
and 14.
14 does not hit.
All right.
You
5
connect,
damage.
You connect once, you go for the second jab. It dodges that.
So 5 damage on that first one.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Finistel is up. Bones is on deck. Finistel sort of still. She's prone though. Oh, no, she's prone because she got knocked out of the air. She sort of flies up and away, and sort of lets out another 2 blasts as she flies backwards into the one next to Finric. That hits. And does that hit? Yes. They both hit. 4, 10. Damn, Finistel. So she does 14 Eldritch Blast damage.
Nice.
And that's her turn. She's still in the air. And that is Mr. Bones is up, Paelias is on deck. Neither of them are in your guardians right now, Paelias.
Yeah, I see that.
Mr. Bones, what would you like to do?
Mr. Bones is going to take a swing at the one that Finric was attacking.
What's his distance? 30?
Yes.
I mean, you're much closer to.
We're trying to polymorph that one.
Yeah, you can even flank if you want.
Alright, that's what I'm going to do. Comes around the side and he's going to hit him right in his butt. Alright.
13 plus 2. Isn't
Oh,
it?
yes. 15. Does 15 hit?
Just hits.
Ooh! Good one, Bones. Alright, so he's got a short sword. And it's a 3.
Rounded down to a 1.
Good job, Bones. You did something.
You did something.
How do you want to do this? No, just kidding.
Awesome.
All right. Paelias.
All right.
Lily's on deck.
So we'll move a little closer to the one next to Lily, so that it encompasses the ring within her.
Okay, so not melee distance, but ring distance.
Yeah, just to get the ring in there. And then let's start off with the snake.
All right, the snake slithers over, goes for the bite.
No, oh, well, I was just gonna let the snake attack the other one actually.
Oh, sorry. Sounds great.
Then and you can leave the spiritual weapon over there too.
Okay.
So the snake will attack that one at a +6 bite.
Yep.
Let's do that.
6 magic snake bite.
Magic snake bites.
Wizard's still prone. Wizard.
16.
16 hits.
All right, and a snake bite gets what does he get for damage?
Oh, what did you get for damage?
I should probably write this down somewhere.
2d6 plus 4.
2d6 plus 4. Okay, that's a 2d6. And we're going to add 4, and we're going to get 10.
All right.
All right, so then I will do my... Oh, I get a regular attack too, huh? I didn't even think about a regular attack.
Wait, who gets a regular attack?
Well, I get the snake, and then I get my regular attack, and then I get my spiritual weapon, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So let's do...
By the way, that one is looking tattered.
Tattered, eh?
Yep.
I guess I'll do an inflict wounds.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I'll do an inflict wounds on the one next to Lily.
Okay.
And we'll do it at level 2. And let's see, inflict wounds is gonna give us 17.
17 hits.
Okay. That's going to be a 40-10. 40 plus 40-10. I don't know what that is. That's a 20? Holy crap.
4d10. 20 damage.
40-10. Wow, that's pretty good for level 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. And then spiritual weapon. Let's go after the one that's tattered.
Okay.
Roll.
Yeah, I had it. It was over here, so you can get to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon. Go attack. That's a 20.
20 hits.
Okay. And 1d8 plus 3 is 10.
All right. 20 hit her. Lily, you are up.
Well, actually, I'm prone, right?
No, you're actually not prone. It was only because Finistel was falling out of the sky, basically.
Oh, okay.
You're still good. You got bludgeoned, but you're not prone.
Is getting up from being prone your action?
Yeah.
It's half your movement.
Oh, okay.
So, no, it's not your action.
Oh, so you can still act.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So I think she's going, because it's right next to her, she's going to do her regular multi attacks with her silvered dagger. So that should be full, but her
Oh, yeah.
scimitar, I believe, is just a regular item.
Correct. Yep.
All right. So she'll be dual attacking. She gets 16
That
for
hits.
her dagger, or as a hit.
Yep.
As a hit. And is this thing technically flanked? So if I needed to roll again, or
No, you're the only one within melee distance.
okay, all right, just double checking. All
Yep.
right. So then her dagger is plus 7 to hit anyway. So that would have been a 23. And then damage is 1d4 plus 4. So 6 with the silver dagger.
Okay.
Then she's coming in with the scimitar, which is a crit.
Nice.
So basically, let's see here, 1d6 plus 3. And I get to roll that twice.
Yeah, you rolled a d6 twice.
Right. All right. So that's 5 plus 3. So that's 8. And another 3 is 11, but then half of that would be 5.
Yep.
And she's coming in for her second attack with her silver dagger.
Nice.
16 plus 7. So I'm guessing 23 hits.
Oh, yeah. Tears into it.
4 plus 4 is 8.
Nice.
Coming in with the scimitar. 10. I know that doesn't hit. And then does she want to do her second or her action surge?
Is your...
Yeah, why not? Take the action surge. Which is she gets to have another action.
Right.
So she's going to do her dual attack again. So here comes the silver dagger. 17 to hit. And another 8 damage.
Did you say 8?
8, yes. And then coming in with the scimitar. Only 10 for that one. So that's a no-go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is looking bloody, tattered.
Mm.
They are both looking tattered. That means it's Twizzard's turn.
Wizard gets up.
Okay. All right. If they were near each other, I'd love to just hit them both. But that would mean fireballing us. I'm not going to do that.
Let's See, this would be
Okay,
a fireball.
so I'm gonna
Oh, geez.
stand up first of all.
Holy crap, that's your fireball range?
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, this is fireball range.
Basically the whole area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could get everyone.
So we should duck.
Everybody feeling healthy?
Right.
No, I'm not.
All right, all right.
The battle was going great until Twizzard killed everyone.
Twizzard decides to kill everyone.
All right.
Twizzard wanted to end the battle, one way or the other.
Oh my god.
Okay, so they're both kind of looking the same. They're both looking tattered, right? They don't
Yeah.
look bloody now. They look tattered.
Both look tattered. That's the same as bloody.
Okay. All right. So. All right. I'm going to magic missile one of them then.
This one has more points deducted.
How much is it total?
This one is.
Okay, so I'll hit that one. All right, so I'm gonna hit the one that Finric is near. That Mr. Bones has been whacking away at.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna just use magic missile, and that'll be 3rd level. And so that means I have to roll that die.
You get 2 extra darts, so you'll have 5 total darts, and then you'll add 5.
I'm gonna roll this thing 5 times. Thank you.
And then just add 5 to your total.
Oh yeah, so good.
Ooh, 18 plus 5.
Okay, so 23.
23.
All right, 23 to that clown in the corner.
Wait, what? How many?
He
dice?
got a lot of 3s and 4s.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
How,
Three.
so
2
what-
3s and 3 4s.
You can see it on D&D Beyond.
oh my gosh. What was the total again? Sorry, 20?
23.
23. Okay. Yeah, it's still up, but it is definitely. It is hurting. All right. Yeah, you just sort of grip your staff, and from the red gem at the top, and it's like. All right, Finric, you're up, buddy. Or no,
All
I'm
right.
sorry, you're not. I'm sorry, it's their turn. They're at a different
Okay.
order than you were.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
Because Twizzard killed it, and that's when it called in its friend. So,
Okay.
Twizzard. Okay, so it's gonna. The one by Finric is gonna swirl. So Mr. Bones, the snake, and Finric need to give me strength saves.
come on, bitch.
Adding strength save.
6.
6. All right.
Mr. Bones gets a 7.
What do I do for the snake's strength saving?
Is it just a python?
Don't
It
imagine
is
a
a-
You want me
snake
to
is
look
very
that up?
strong.
Let's see, I got it here.
It's magic.
It is a. It is technically a giant constrictor snake. So it has strength of +4.
Whoa! I mean, it's like big.
It is
It's
a
all
huge.
muscle.
It
Yeah.
is a huge snake. So yeah.
All right, you got an 18.
Whoa!
All right. So the snake sort of just the snake's like whatever, and it just like sort of.
It's on the ground
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
It's like, what are you trying to do?
It's
what did
got
Mr. what
the
did Mr.
advantage
Bones?
of low gravity.
What did Mr. Bones get?
Aerodynamic shape.
What did Mr. Bones get? Sorry.
Oh, 7.
All right. So Finric is going this direction. So 20 feet. Stay up there,
500.
Finistel. And you take 15 damage, Finric. And Mr. Bones is going. Wow, this way.
Okay, Mr. Bones.
And Mr. Bones takes 15 damage.
Uh-oh. I think Mr. Bones is dead.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
He has 13 hit points.
Oh man. So yeah, the whirlwind just sort of picks him up and slams him into the ground as he's like skids to a halt amidst the vegetation and the gravel.
I think you broke a bone.
His bony
That's okay,
arms
right?
go limp.
Can he just reanimate him?
I mean, he's dead. He was dead anyway.
The snake. Speaking of damage, the snake does take 7.
7? Okay. How much damage does he have? Maybe you can you send me the stats for the snake?
Why did I just send you the
You
stats?
should have it.
How would I have it? Where would I get it?
What you do is put that in your inventory.
You're net.
What inventory?
Like on D&D Beyond, put it in your inventory that you have the staff of the python or whatever.
D&D.
Okay, I don't even know where to start from that. All I do for inventory is in equipment, I put other possessions, and then I list out all the shit that I have.
That's what I was doing too.
Put in manage equipment.
All right,
then
I
I
sent you a text.
Okay, thank you.
Try to do another thing.
It has 60 hit points. It's totally fine.
60?
Wow.
Okay. What did I just take?
7.
7. Perfect.
The other one is not.
It's inside of the circle, so it's going to have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, let's get some spirit guardians on that.
Yep. That is a 19 plus. What's it got for wisdom? 0. It's a 19 though. So.
Yeah, 19. I think you did just take half then.
Okay.
Let me double check that. Where'd that go? Level 3? Yeah, level 3. Spirit Guardians. On a failed save, blah, blah, blah. On a successful save, the creature takes half, yeah. So you still take 3d8 radiant. 10 divided by 2 is 5, so you take 5.
All right. Yeah. These spirit guardians tear at its air form as it's like, and it just goes. Since Lily's right next to it, it slams you into the ground. If it tries for a second one, it gets a, let's see, 15.
Oh,
misses.
15 does not hurt me.
15 misses. Oh my gosh, and an 11 also misses. So yeah, Lily's just like ready for it this time. And you're like, as it's like trying to pound you into the ground. That's its turn. Now it's Finric's turn. Finric, you are prone, so you take half your movement to get back up, and you're 20 feet away from it. So you need 40 feet to get back, which I think you have. So, right? Hey. Oh, you're muted.
You're muted. What? There you go.
Yeah, I muted myself somehow earlier too. I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
Okay. I do have. Yeah, let's do that.
All right. You're like, son of a, pop up, run back over to it.
Couple more stabs.
All right, stab away, my friend.
Only 10 on the first.
That's a miss.
Nat 20 on the second.
Ooh, that's a hit. What a hit it is.
Great.
Great. Yeah. What do I do? An extra die?
You double all the dice, or you roll them twice.
Nice. 13 damage on that one.
How do you want to do this? Well, no, actually, no, there's still one left. But yeah, you just sort of like, as you cut into it, it's just, it dissipates.
Nice. And I can't move anymore, but well, actually, no, I have a bonus action, but that still doesn't, I don't know if I want to use it like that.
You throw the snake. No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. You dispatched one of them, though. And we're back to Finistel, who is still in the air. She's just going to throw 2 more Eldritch Blasts. That's how she rolls. That is an 8. As one goes wide, but the other hits. All right. Bones is up. Paelias is on deck.
Bones is a pile of bones.
Oh, sorry.
Does he have to do a saving throw? Like a death saving throw?
No,
I mean,
he's just dead.
Let's do a life-saving throw.
but technically already dead, so can he be reanimated?
Yeah, he can cast the spell again.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it's just he's useless right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a spell slot. It's like if my snake died, I would have to do another spell slot to recast him. Or no, actually, well, that's a
your
bad example
familiar.
because my snake just
The
dies.
snake is different, but
That's right. But my familiar, if you kill my familiar, I have to do another spell slot.
and spend 10 minutes and spend some gold. But yes.
Right.
All right, so Bones just lies there in a heap.
All right,
For now.
Paelias, you're up. Lily is on deck.
Oh yeah, what's going on with my familiar? Does he get actions too?
Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes.
But they can't really attack.
But it could distract. It could basically distract and give you advantage.
Yeah, I'll just have the familiar like fly around, like buzz around it for a while, like all throughout the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So does that? So all right, let's do whatever worked last time. So this one's gone. So is my snake close enough to jump over here and help out?
You tell me its movement now that you have the stats.
Oh yeah, cool.
But yes,
All
it
right,
probably
so
is.
it moves 30 feet. Oh, it swims 30 feet too.
That's cool.
Yep, it can bite it.
Yeah, sweet. Let's bite it. All right, so biting the elemental, we get add. I think it was +6 for a
Yeah.
bite.
+6.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do a roll. Blah blah blah. We had 6. We get 17.
That hits.
All right, and then we add +4, 2d6 +4 piercing damage. 2d6 +4
2d6 plus
gets
4.
us
Oh yeah.
13.
13 damage.
All right, and then I will go ahead and hit it with another. Oh, actually, you know what? I think maybe let's try this Sacred Flame. This looks cool.
Sacred flame.
Flame-like radiance descends on the creature that I can see. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Oh, that is a nat 1 plus +5.
Yeah, no. You needed more than that. So you get 1d8 radiant damage
Okay.
as I use the cantrip.
Okay.
Oh, actually, sorry. It's 2d8. Oh, yeah, 2d8 for my cantrip. Okay, so that's 10.
All right. It is barely holding on, but it's there.
All right, well, let's have the spiritual weapon get over here and make some...
How far can the spiritual weapon go? Because it was another 5, because it was on the other side of it.
That would be in here, maybe? Spiritual weapon. Blah, 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 blah. Let's actually, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet.
It can't get
And
to it.
And I can attack a creature within 5 feet.
It can't get to it. It could get here.
All right. Well, I'll have the spiritual weapon threateningly get close to it.
Fair enough. And you still have concentration on your spirit guardians. So.
Yeah, nobody hit me yet.
Yep. All right, Lily. It's right in front of you.
Yeah, so she's gonna do her dual attack. 19 plus 7 hits.
Oh yeah.
6 for her silver dagger.
All right.
Uh, 17 plus 6, that's for her scimitar.
All right.
And that's 5, so half of that would be 2.
How do you want to do this?
Here's all you needed.
I think she's going to do like a stab with the dagger.
Yep.
And then she's going to do a spin and slice with the
Yeah.
scimitar.
Yeah, the dagger digs in, and the silver inlay sort of flares for a second as the thing's like, and then you start to do your spin with the scimitar, and it's sort of like, it's wounded, but it like looks at it like, whatever. But the scimitar slices it in half, and it looks in surprise as it's like, and
It slides part now.
Air guts come out.
Yeah, all its air guts come out. It's like it was surprised that it was killed by a non-magical weapon.
Air guts.
And that's it, folks. We are out of initiative.
Yay!
Air elementals ain't got nothing on us.
Check the corpses.
Yeah, no corpses. No corpses.
I feel like the air smells cleaner.
It does. You're right. The air is now cleaner.
They're sticky.
Well, they were kicking up a lot of like dust and debris,
Oh
and
yeah, no, it's terrible.
I think I have to blow my nose.
Yeah, it's definitely some sneezing. Definitely some sneezing.
Hey, where do air elementals go on vacation? Airbnb.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Really good.
You made that one up.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Can't find that in the book.
So, do we think that's the last of them?
What were we?
Four storms.
What was our task? Were we just supposed to like eradicate these guys, or are we supposed to like just kill a couple of them, or?
I think we were supposed to take care of the issue, which
Whatever that may have been. They didn't really give us good details.
I mean, we could explore the island a little bit more just to make sure.
Maybe they have treasures.
But we can always explore the island in a different episode.
Yeah, I bet they have treasures.
Finistel flies up
Oh, they have treasures.
because she's still flying for at least the next like 5 or 6 minutes. But she can't see much of anything, and she flies down. I don't know if there's anything else here.
Good sign.
Could there be anything from down below?
Yeah, let's go in their hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in their
Can
air
you
hole.
send the whatchamacallit down there?
Yeah, send the
dragon?
The dragon.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, let's send little Nippy down there.
Send little Nippy.
Did I give him a name?
Is that your dragon's name?
Maybe.
I don't remember naming him. I like Nippy.
Nippy's good.
Nippy. Hold on 1 second.
So what do you want? A perception?
Yeah.
Do I get just my perception with Nippy?
Does Nippy have dark vision?
Man, I don't know.
As a pseudo dragon, I think so.
Pseudo dragon.
I could light something and drop it down the hole.
True.
Sure. Yeah.
I light a nice looking rock and drop it down the hole.
All right.
And I name it Fred.
You hear it sort of like roll down.
All right. So the question remains: do I still have my perception through Nippy, or does he have his own perception?
Oh my gosh! It has blind sight and dark vision.
Yeah, it's pretty significant.
Yeah.
Hey, what does blind sight mean?
Blind sight is you can basically perceive your surroundings without relying on sight.
Because my snake has that too.
Oh,
Huh?
nice.
Wait, did I drop that lighted rock for nothing?
And it's a specific radius of 10 feet
10
for the dragon. No, I mean dark vision. Dark vision basically makes dark.
They have keen senses, so they get
turns dark
advantage
into
on
dark.
perception checks that rely on sight, hearing, or smell.
All right, so you get a +3.
Oh, not +6.
Yeah, but
No,
it's small.
not
I picked a
+6.
stupid chameleon.
Wait, why
Oh
would
my
it be
god.
+6?
But
For the pseudo
It's
dragon?
my perception's +6.
No, it's the pseudo dragon's perception.
Okay. So +3 would be 16.
All right, so you can go 100 feet and still be connected, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So you go down to 20 feet where it curves, and you go another 80 or so, and then you can see around. So basically, you see that there are other tunnels that sort of connect to this, and there's sort of a central chamber, and there doesn't seem to be much in this chamber.
I'll communicate that to the team.
Yeah, Paelias is sort of, his eyes are glazed over, and he's just sort of sitting there, and you hear him say, "There's a connected chamber." You get the feeling that there are multiple, like you can see multiple of these sort of tunnels connecting into this. Like it was, basically these are like natural magma tubes. But there's no loot, no booty. But there doesn't seem to be any other air elementals, though.
No loot, no booty.
No loot, no booty, but you've cleaned out the nest. Or whatever a group of air elementals is called.
The hive.
A bluster. It's a bluster of air elementals.
There's elementals. Yeah.
I like that. Well, maybe we just need to go back and get our amulet thing and get our reward.
Yeah. Hopefully they're still there.
Yeah.
And just send us on this mission, and then they leave their village.
Oh, is this the staff of the Python? Is that what I have?
Yes.
Oh, I can just add it. That's cool.
Even better. All right, yeah, I think we're at midnight, so let's call that a night. Thank you all for playing and level up.
What?
Oh yeah, baby.
No way.
Oh yeah.
That's exciting.
We'll see what that brings next session as you return for your reward after defeating the air elementals. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next Friday.